Bonjour, it's Nancy from Hidden Gems with Grace, and I want to share with you my 5 Friday faves. Today, I'm pretending I'm back in Paris and I'm ordering coffee at a cafe. So I'm sitting at my chair and the waiter comes over and he says, "Bonjour, madame." And I say, "Bonjour, monsieur." And I say, "I would like a coffee." So here are 5 different ways you can order coffee when you're in Paris. One of the first things I do when I wake up is I go to have coffee either in my room or at the hotel lobby. They always have a wonderful breakfast selection of breads and croissants, and I always order a cappuccino. I like my cappuccino with a little bit of froth, a little bit of milk, and a lot of coffee. So oftentimes I order an extra shot of espresso, but the first thing I order in the morning is a cappuccino. The hotel that I stayed at, Hotel Academy, had in-room coffee service where you had a hot pot for hot water and then little packets of coffee, instant coffee, which in a pinch weren't that bad. I'm usually a coffee aficionado. I love my coffee in the morning. And I think having the instant coffee was kind of nice. I didn't have to see anyone and I just stayed in my pajamas and sat at the little table right by an open window. I listened to the sounds of the street outside and I drank my first cup of coffee in the morning. So a second way to have coffee is in your room, self-service with a little hot pot and some instant coffee. Another way to continue through the day is to order an espresso. An espresso is basically a quick shot of hot water through some ground beans, and it's oftentimes bitter, so they'll serve it with a little slice of lemon or a little piece of chocolate. I usually had espressos after my lunch, so I would have a big salad for lunch and a glass of rosé and then order an espresso for dessert and just sit and sip my coffee and watch the world go by in Paris. Another way to drink your coffee in Paris is with a French press. This little machine, you put the grounds in this glass pot and the hot water, and then after it brews for a little bit, you press the grounds down and you have coffee left. And this is actually a fantastic size. It gets about 2 cups worth. And you can have it in the morning if your particular hotel room doesn't have a coffee maker, and most rooms will either have a coffee maker or a hot pot. If you have the hot pot and want some fresh brewed coffee, a French press is the way to go. And you can even buy them even smaller and just pop them in your suitcase and use them in the morning to have coffee by yourself in your room. And finally, one morning I went to a little cafe outside of my hotel and I had a organic egg on top of some whole wheat toast with avocado. So it was an avocado toast with an organic egg, and I ordered a café glacé. Café glacé is an iced coffee. And it was probably the most delicious iced coffee I've ever had. So café glacé, if you're interested in iced coffee. Not a lot of things over in Europe are iced, but this particular cafe had a café glacé and I felt like enjoying it. It was quite warm in Paris when I was there, so it was nice and refreshing to have an iced coffee. I'm Nancy from Hidden Gems with Grace, and these have been my 5 Friday faves. 5 ways to order coffee when you're in Paris. And by the way, Paris is open. Paris is ready for us to come back and explore and find all those hidden gems. So if you want to take a trip to Paris with me, check out my website, hiddengemswithgrace.com, and go to international tours, and you can see the whole agenda that we have. Every trip that I take with my friends, customers it's a different trip every time, because I create an experience that's catered to your wishes and your dreams and what do you want to see in Paris. But I love to share those hidden gems, those places that not everybody knows about, that I found through my travels in Paris. And I found quite a few more this last trip, so I can't wait to share them all with you. Thanks again. Happy Friday. Bonjour from Nancy at Hidden Gems with Grace.